City and the home of the Cowboys right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Crumbstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Press coverage now from the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To the back. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening him. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. No huddle here for the offense. Back to throw. It's King. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route. Just doesn't come down with a catch.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive. 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the out cut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start to the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Lagway. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense going with the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. While nearly an interception here on the opening drive, it's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, quick hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Back to throw. It's King. The short completion of the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He is not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's how I'm going to bring out 3rd down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Florida. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line and crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone now.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Caught quickly. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. No, he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Look at the blaze blazing speed for that quarterback. Look, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Sturdivant. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gain there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handoff heading left. He's got the first and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's King. Bringing pressure. Swarm to the passer. Sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Hawkins.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's King. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set out outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick run out. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Pass caught. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tuck strategy here.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught out of the 20. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Design quarterback run. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Touchdown, Florida. His passing game is still on fire. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Scanning the field. It's King. And this time it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the 3rd quarter. Breaks free. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. To throw, it's King. The receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught, completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. On the run, it's Ball. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida, 56. Georgia Tech, 21.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's King. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Grinding away with their running game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Oh, just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W. They also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.